Google released a family of open models called Gemma. It was built with the same technology used for Gemini, and it beats open models like Mistral and even a larger size Llama 2 in several benchmarks, for example MMLU, HelloSwag for common sense understanding, CQA for question answering, also Human Evolve for code generation abilities, and for example GSM 8K for math and reasoning, and others as well. Now it's worth noting that open models shouldn't be confused with open source models because they don't necessarily provide source code, but they do have access to the weights and parameters of the model and it's free to use. Gemma is available in 2 sizes and you can work with it on Hugging Face as long as you acknowledge the license terms. The license allows you to distribute it and use it commercially as long as you abide by the use restrictions and if you provide a copy of the agreement and note any modifications. The use restrictions are determined by the prohibited usage policy, which basically states that you're not allowed to use Gemma to generate content that violates individuals' rights, facilitates dangerous or illegal activities, or generates sexually explicit content. Once you accept the terms, you can access all the model artifacts and files right here on Hugging Face, and you can also try the model using the Inference API. Here you also have the option to deploy the model to different platforms, including Google Cloud. On Google Cloud's Model Garden, you can also deploy Gemma to a managed endpoint, fine-tune it using Colab Enterprise, or review some sample code right here. You also have more information here on the model, such as the number of tokens in the training dataset, the types of data, the hardware and software used for training. You can also see the benchmark metrics here. Google provided a sample Colab notebook with some code to fine-tune Gemma, in this case here using a sample dataset in JSON-L format, which looks like this. It has an instruction, context, response, and category component in each line. Finally, Google put a lot of work in terms of responsible AI, and you have access to the Responsible Generative AI Toolkit, which includes guidance and tools for responsible use of AI.